Hey guys, Bellatrix Pretzel here, and thank you for joining me for another, I was going to say Let's Play, Speed Build. So this is Family Basics. It came out to 122,799 simoleons. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, and it was built on a 30 by 20 lot. I have pieces of apple stuck in my teeth. It's very uncomfortable. Anyways, you guys didn't need to know that. So, oh, kitty, do not try to drink my coffee. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Alright, enough distractions. So this house is completely base game compatible. I think. I'm 99% sure that every single object used came from the base game. So, yeah. I put, in filter items area, I put base game every time I noticed that it was blank. I know at one point I put some wall decorations up that weren't from the base game, but I realized that and I deleted it and I replaced it with, alright, that was from the base game. So, yeah. So no matter which expansions you have or don't have, you guys will be able to download this house and enjoy it. Yeah, so here we go. I was just working on the outside. I really wanted balconies in the front and in the back, but I also really wanted a bit of roofing all around that first, on top of the first floor. So in the end, it didn't really work out for the look of the front balconies, but I do change it around, and I do manage to fit some in there a little bit later. Yeah, I play around with the roofing quite a bit, especially that, like, there's such a small amount of roofing, it's ridiculous how much time I actually spent on it. Anyways. So, because every time because a balcony is not considered to be a room, and your roofing goes through rooms, so I decided to just delete that front bit of roofing, and I just made the front balcony the same length as the back balcony, so yeah. And I wanted wall trimmings all around, so I needed to add a second floor all around, but I still wanted that roofing in, so no walls. So I'm just doing that over here so I could get a wall trim all around. Just give this house a little bit more of an accent. I keep forgetting how limiting the original pack is, like, for furnishing and for wallpapers. I was having a really hard time figuring out the exterior wallpaper. Like, I ended up just going with a gray brick, but I wasn't super happy with it. But I mean, it's surprisingly limited. I keep forgetting that. Anyways, so I'm just working on the floor plan really quickly. Those 2 bedrooms are the same size, and I wanted to try and fit, bathrooms up there, and I was like, wait a second, this isn't gonna work. So I put 2 bathrooms on the bottom floor, and then I put an ensuite upstairs. And both balconies are accessible from the top landing, so you don't have to go through a bedroom to get to them. Yeah. So, okay, no, we're not meeting the family soon. I still have windows to go through. Yeah, so there we go. I'm just putting everything in place. I actually designed this house during driving classes. I was super bored in class, and yeah, I just sort of grabbed my notebook, and instead of taking notes about whatever the teacher was talking about, we talk about, like, the same thing every class. It's really annoying, so I just stopped paying attention. Instead of, paying attention, I just sort of, like, took my notepad and started sketching out houses. It's a really ugly sketch, but I knew what I wanted out of it, so it worked out in the end. Yeah. Anyways, so here we go, just putting in the stairs everywhere. Oh, yeah, this is when I pick out the color. This is the wallpaper I stick with for the most part. I do add a little bit of stone detail a little later. I can't remember if I do that at the beginning, if I do this around here, if I do it closer to the end of the build, but I guess we'll find out together. Sorry, doggo, you cannot jump off the couch at this time. I have papers all around. Okay, thank you, doggo. Alright, so the stone is actually put right away, as you guys can see. And then just the outside flooring, the foundation, changing that around a little bit. And yeah, that's about it. We're gonna go ahead and meet the family now, so. Alright, it's time to meet the family, and I apologize if I sound exhausted. I am. Alright, so this is Scott Hudson. He has the successful lineage aspiration. He's family-oriented, an art lover, and a perfectionist. So we're going to go through their outfits his outfits really quickly. And just so you guys know, so the house, like I mentioned, is completely base game compatible. And I made the family completely base game compatible as well. So all their clothes, any kind of accessories, hair, everything was from the base game. Yeah, so this is his everyday outfit. Here is his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, and his swimwear. Next up we have his wife, Olive Hudson. She has the Master Chef aspiration. She's family oriented, she's clumsy, and she's a foodie. So this is her everyday outfit. Here's her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. Now, the first kid, we have Kellen Hudson. He has the artistic prodigy aspiration, and he's creative. So it looks like we're starting with his swimwear and working backwards here. So that's his swimwear. Here's his party. This is his sleepwear, his athletic, his formal, and his everyday. And then we have his brother, Dennis Hudson, who has the whiz kid aspiration, and he has the genius trait. So this is his everyday look, his formal outfit, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, and his swimwear. And that's it for the family. Let's get to the furnishing of this house. Alright, okay, so you guys see that chimney that I put up there? Yeah, I don't put a fireplace in this house. I actually completely forgot that I had put a chimney when I was doing the living room furnishing. There's no fireplace. My bad. But you guys can put one in. Obviously, you don't need a chimney to put in a fireplace. I forgot to put one in, so sorry about that. Anyways, so here I am working on the master bedroom, trying to make sure that I'm only using base game items, and oh my god, did I feel limited. I was like, oh gosh, there are no plants in here. I don't think I used the same plant more than once, or the same painting more than once. I tried not to, but I might have, honestly. And I was looking for, flowers that go on the wall, and there weren't any. At least, I don't think there were. Well, obviously there are the large planters that go under your windows, but I didn't really want that. I wanted those really small, stuck to the wall ones, just so I could put them between those sort of like wooden frames that I had put on top of the bed. It would have been really pretty, but that would have been a pack, and I really wanted it to be base game compatible, so yeah, so I put two small lights on either side of the bed so that if one of the parents wanted to read at night, they could without, waking up the other sim parent. They also have their own little bookcases by the bed instead of having a little nightstand. Just putting a couple decorations on top of the desk to try and fill it up. I really liked that butterfly painting or picture or whatever, but I decided to save it for a different room. I didn't feel it fit with the master bedroom very well, so Yeah, moving on to the ensuite bathroom. I love that the bathtub fit perfectly on that angle. It was like the perfect place for it. But yeah, anyways, just putting all the basics in there, putting a nice little mirror, and then just, a bunch of towels and stuff just to fill it up. And oh boy, did I ever forget how few nice tiling things, wallpapers, and floors we have. I'm so used to using pretty much everything from like the spa day pack. It's just, they have like the perfect tiles I use for almost every single bathroom in The Sims, and nope. At some point I did think about mixing in either the kids stuff pack or the parenthood pack. Just having base game and then one other pack, because it would have been really useful for this house that has 2 kids. But I decided against it. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna tough it out, just stick to it only being base game. So, if you guys remember, one of the Sim kids was more creative, so he's got the violin and the drawing table. And the other son, he's more of a nerdy kind of kid, so he's got little book decorations on his dresser, and he has that little science set. And then so here we go. The wall decorations I put in there in the kids' bedroom are not base game compatible because my filter went away, and I realized that while I was doing the lights, and at some point something clicked, and I was like, oh, wall decorations, I don't think those are base game compatible. I swear I realized, because I remember deleting them, so it'll happen, I promise. So for now I'm just filling it up with decorations. I saw that and I was like, oh, whoops, that is from a different pack, so I just put base game ones, and all is well. My balconies are really, really boring, I will tell you now. 2 seats and a plant, or an easel and a chess table. At least one of them is useful, right? It's just, there's so many nice seatings that come with the more outdoor packs. Whether it's outdoor packs or backyard stuff or whatever, like, there are a lot of things that come in those. Even in the romantic garden pack has a very nice bench. But anyways, there's not much to the outdoors because of it. I just put a giant pool in place of multiple activities. I forgot to put monkey bars out there, actually. Considering that there are kids, monkey bars would have been perfect, but I completely forgot about that. So, anyways, here we go. I am working on the kitchen, and I wanted to do something interesting with the floor plan, with the floor tiles. And I think it looked pretty interesting. I think it worked out. So this kitchen is, there's just so many counters in there, and it's amazing. There are cabinets that pretty much wrap around the room. They end at that one window, but other than that, they're just like, bam, look at all that storage, And I was able to fit a bunch of appliances, a microwave, a coffee machine, a tea maker, a dishwasher even, and then just a bunch of decorations to sort of fill up the rest of the empty counters and make it look more, I guess, realistic. Bunch of spices, and then I have like that little wine rack thing, and then I go on working with the dining room, which is not nearly as entertaining as the kitchen was. It's a very small room. I can fit that table and then a couple of decorations along the walls, a couple of plants and some things on the wall just to fill it up. Like I sized those up just to actually make it visible, I guess. Next up, I have the living room. One of the 2 rooms in which I could have put a fireplace, but I just didn't. Just very basic, 2 couches, a nice rug, decent TV, and then I put a couple of end tables, I put a coffee table. I don't do much in the way of decoration for this room other than the plants and in the walls. I don't really do any clutter because there's just so few decorative items in the base game that the entire house just looks a lot more neat because of it. Yeah. Anyways, and last up, I just sort of made it, I don't know if family room is the right word, but it's a little place for the kids to play and a little seating area so the parents can, keep an eye on their kids while comfortably sitting. I could have made this into a little library area, but in the entrance, I actually have a couch and a nice big bookcase. Just, under the stairs a little bit. It's cozy. It fits. And then a little bit of added decoration just so that the whole room isn't super boring. Just a couple of shoe racks to fill up that space, and then a nice little runner across the length of it. That's pretty much it for the interior. Next, I'm working on the outside, starting with a bit of landscaping as well as the paths to the front deck. Just clearing that up, making it a nice, smooth, rounded edge. And because I just wasn't really happy with how the edge looked, I decided to just fill it up with rocks, to sort of give it a nice little border. And the plants. Oh, the plants. There are so many that I wish I could have used, and I clearly didn't. It was a little sad. But, I mean, I made it work. I think it still looks quite nice. You have your mailbox, you have a little garbage in there, a little bit of seating on the balcony, and a couple of plants, just anything to really fill up this area a little bit. Put some lighting so that it's not too dark, some trees, some sized up bushes, because, you need to add something there to the front. It's just so empty. So you have a little barbecue, 2 benches, and I think that's pretty much it for this balcony. 2 plants, and that's it. And here I go working on this huge pool that pretty much fills up the backyard. I was never really happy with the shape. It took me a while before I got to liking the shape. It's nothing special. It's a little weird looking. But it's a big pool. It filled up the area, and you can really swim laps in that area. There's a little corner where the ladder is, where you can really have room to play, and then the long part of it is just sort of you can do laps, you can work out. You have your little picnic table, your little planters, and that's pretty much it. Here are the screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, check out my other videos, link in the description below to where you can download this house and everything else that I have created on The Sims. This house and this family. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Anyways, there's just a couple of screenshots left. I'm out of things to say, clearly. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking and leave you guys in awkward silence. Bye, guys.